be life in. And sometimes you just need a friend or your sister. Welcome to
Listen, sis.
I'm Quinn.
And I'm Candace.
Two sisters having real conversations about life, dating, relationships, and everything in between.
This is your space for honesty, laughter, and sisterly advice you didn't even know you needed. So grab a drink, take a seat, and listen, sis.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of
Listen, sis.
I'm Quinn.
And I'm Candace.
Two sisters navigating this wonderful world as best friends.
Yeah.
Best friends first and foremost, y'all. Like, that's my person. Just giving y'all the real, the raw, everything in between.
All of it.
Light, love, laughter, joy, all of that great stuff, right?
Yeah.
We just got to share that with y'all because we share that with each other, so we just got to share it with y'all.
Indubitably.
Thank y'all for rocking with us thus far. Y'all are awesome and amazing, and we appreciate all the likes, loves, follows, hugs, everything in between.
All of that.
We do.
We really, really do. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
Mhm.
Please don't forget to share, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff, and join in the chats with us. Speaking of joining the chats with us, we got our first email.
We got the first one. We got the first one.
Yeah.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. We got our first
I know.
letter. Y'all were exciting.
Sis, can you believe somebody like messaged us and wants advice from us?
What? So exciting.
I love it so much.
So exciting. And the crazy thing is, I did not want to read the letter first, so I'm going to be listening to it and hearing it the first time.
In real time. I know.
I can't wait. Like, whoever you are, shout out. We love you, love you, love you.
She's calling herself Jane. Okay. I work with it.
Short and simple.
Yeah,
Jane. We fuck with you.
Yeah, she didn't say where she was from.
Okay.
She just said she's 35. Yeah.
Okay. What Jane had to say.
I know. Y'all, come on. Send the letters at the Listen Sis podcast
at gmail.com.
We're going to link it.
Always. It's always linked. Okay.
Shout out to you, Jane.
We appreciate it, girly.
Okay. We gotta find like some type of like little way to like introduce like our letter Q&A, topics and stuff like that. So y'all too, like let us know what you call it.
Like our little segment, like my letters.
Because she just said, "Hey sisters."
Oh, okay,
sisters. Listen, sis. All right, here we go. Dear sisters, my name is Jane and I'm 35 and I need major help.
Okay.
I've been dating a guy for about a year and we recently stopped talking. I miss him so much. We haven't talked in a few weeks and I want to reach out really bad. He went on a spree of bad decisions recently and they have affected me both directly and indirectly.
Okay.
When we first met, he admitted to me that he had some, she put it in quotation marks, serious mental health issues. And I strongly acknowledged them.
Okay.
Especially since I deal with my own mental health issues. I feel that his issues didn't always show, and it didn't mean that he was a bad person, just a person who makes bad decisions.
Okay.
It really became toxic towards the end, but he really was my best friend. Do I reach out to my friend or do I let him and his mental health get better? Please help me before I send an email to him too. Oh, Jane.
Jane, I just want to give you a hug.
I know.
Jane, first and foremost, thank you for sharing. That takes a lot. Like,
it does.
Mental health is
something we don't take lightly.
Something we don't take lightly. It's so major. A lot of times people don't talk about mental health. And first of all, for him to acknowledge and tell you first and foremost that he did have mental health issues, whatever those issues are, but he was upfront and told you about it, and you accepted them, right?
Yeah. That's big too. Like for someone to like say, "Hi, like my name is Candace and I deal with da 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 da." Like, so that's big for a person to just put that on the table because it's either you can accept it or you can reject it. And so that's what she said. She strongly acknowledged it. So it's like, okay, so you understood that this person had these issues, but you continue to date this person despite knowing about the issues. She didn't say what the issues were. She did say that she has her own issues herself.
Right.
So it's like, if you know this person has because mental health isn't light, right? And so some things are curable, some things are not curable, some things you can take a little medicine for and kind of calm yourself down a little bit, and
Some
some
things
things
you need
they don't. And then,
physical therapy, some
hmm
things you need someone to talk to, some days you need it's different, so many different levels, and
yeah,
she said serious mental health
yeah,
issues, so I'm thinking, like, this person would need medication, this person would need therapy,
hmm
this person will need someone to be there, like, who would need coping skills and all these other things, so, I mean, just to kinda if you're going into something and you know that this person has all of this going
hmm
on and you have your kind of stuff going on, like you just don't want that person's stuff to overpower what you have going on because you still have to take care of yourself as
yeah,
well. So, I mean, of course, like I feel like it'll get to a point where you want to kind of hold that person and baby that person to make sure that
hmm
person is
it's
okay and
good.
their mental is fine. And oh my gosh, like I
hmm
know you have this going on and
hmm
did you take your meds? Did you go to therapy? Did you do this? Did you do this? How was work? How was it? Like you don't want them to get overwhelmed, but at the same time, you're putting so much on yourself.
Yeah, because it's 2 parts to that. Because it's like,
Mhm,
1, that's not her responsibility. That's not anybody's responsibility to have to make sure that that person's
mhm,
mental health is good. Of course, you wanna make sure, like, that it is, and you wanna attribute to them having
mhm,
good days, but for that to be solely your responsibility or her responsibilities,
right.
anybody's
Mhm.
responsibility, that's hard. And then also, do you also think that it's a form of trauma bonding?
Oh yes, 100%. I think it's a form of trauma bonding just because I got this wrong,
Yeah,
you got this wrong. Now, like, let's just kind of sit in our whatever we have going
yeah.
on, and like that's going to bring us closer because I understand what you're going. Like,
But if it's bringing you closer and then she's like, "Okay, well, they have affected me directly and indirectly," so
Mhm.
she's acknowledging that they have
Affected
affected
her.
her. And then
Maybe
it really became toxic towards the end. Like, come on, listen, sis. Like, that
I
toxic
feel
shit.
the toxic shit is no excuse any and every time. That's no
Mhm,
excuse, but it's. I feel like what was the ultimate thing? 'Cause I feel
mhm.
like you probably just let so much things somebody okay, maybe he did that, but you know, that's just his issues. Or he did that, but like so many things that you probably overlooked before it just blew up and you couldn't even
But you just
handle it
keep letting it
anymore.
slide and keep letting them slide, and, like, so
Eh,
that's the thing, you
it's
have to
not
just
healthy at all. It's
that's
not,
not.
like, healthy, and it's like, you want and it's even like you still after all of that, you still want to reach out to this person, and
Mhm.
you still want to be like, "You okay? Are you good?" Like, you still
I
have
feel
that
for Jane.
soft spot. Yeah, Jane, you still
Yeah,
have that soft spot for that person that's I mean, emotionally, mentally, like, abusing you, so to
yeah.
say, but you still,
And it's
like
your friend, and that's a lot of people, like, they don't understand, and not to say, like, that she's being abused or
mhm,
anyone, like,
of
anything like
course.
that or whatever, but a lot of, like, victims of any type of abuse, they do
Emotional
end up missing their
mhm, of course,
abusers. They really do, and because they kinda misconstrue it and feel like,
mhm,
"Oh, that they love me, and they
mhm,
doing this because of XYZ," but even if it's like, let's take the abuse aspect out of it, I
mhm,
just don't think that that's her, you know, doing, or like that's her problem to have to deal with him and his mental health,
mhm.
but not, I don't want to say like have to deal with it. It's like
'Cause, I mean, it's Jane's choice that she
yeah,
did deal with them for however long.
yeah.
But, I
Let me see
mean,
what she
maybe
said.
did she say for long? For however long, it's Jane's choice to kinda
She said, "I've been dating a guy for about a year and we
okay.
recently stopped
So,
talking."
can you imagine in that year, like, the amount like, the times that he had ups and
That's what she
downs
said. She was like,
and
"But he really was my best friend." So it's like that's the part that I
the
feel
best
for her.
friend.
Because when
Mhm,
you do like form a relationship with
mhm.
someone and you're like laughing and you're joking with them, and that becomes like the person that you talk to
The
every
person that you lean
day.
on, the person that
Yeah.
you just
And I know that he probably didn't have, like, all bad days, so you can
course.
have, like, a nice tea and
Yes.
laughing. Listen, we all have
Love
our
is a
own
personal
little,
phone.
yeah, mental health, like, little things that we go
Mhm,
through,
mhm.
whether it's, depression, anxiety, anything, like, the simplest things, and so having to
Deep-rooted trauma that no
yeah,
one talks about, that some people don't even know that they have going on, that
yeah,
they lash out and don't know that just deep-rooted like, you have to get that out, and sometimes they'll get that out just lashing out onto the one person that they love. Like, you
yeah,
had a really bad day and, you put on that mask and go to work and everything's fine, but that one person that loves you to pieces, like, that's the person that you go home and, like, take all that anger out
mhm,
on. And, I mean, we can say, like, that's your issues or that's But
Yeah.
at what
It's
point
sucky.
it's very sucky because at what point do you put yourself first?
First, I know, I
It's
know.
very sucky.
Missing that friend part is hard. Like, even going back to, like, when we had that ghosting episode,
Mhm,
and I was saying, like, how, I talked about a particular friend. I had, like, another friend, like, I remember, like, missing that person for a
mhm,
long time, even though I no longer wanted them back in
right.
my life, but you have to go through, like, this, like, sort of
Those
grieving
stages of
process.
grief, yes.
It's a sucky thing because I remember just, like, driving home, like, from work to, home, and it's a certain amount of minutes, and you just running and talking to the
Mhm.
same person every day, and that
Yeah.
person becomes your confidant and
Mm.
your friends, and I know
It's very
it's
sucky.
hard, and you have to kinda, like, understand that that person is no longer in your life, and it was just for like, it was
A
a
season.
season, a moment, a period,
And
a
then
time.
also you have to go back and realize, like, of course, you had all those good times and all those awesome, amazing times, but you also have to you can't overlook the things that happened that
Yeah,
got you to this point that we are now. Like, you can't overlook,
I
like,
know.
the last big thing that happened
'Cause
or the
how
last
many times do
serious
you let a
thing.
person slide? Like, mental health or not? Like, for
Mental
real
health or not.
though, like,
Right.
how many times do you let a person slide? But it's
It's very, very hard because
yeah,
even, like, in real life relationships, even if you don't have mental health, life and
yeah.
relationships are tough as fuck.
'Cause
So
how many times you forgave that nigga for cheating on you? Even if a nigga ain't had no mental health issues and he was in his right mind and he did
and all of a sudden, this nigga need to go see the lady and
uh,
be on the sofa. Ain't nothing wrong with this nigga, but, like, he gon'
took them
oh,
back
you
99
take her
times.
back. But, like, for this person to, like, have documented mental health
That's
issues,
a little
that's
different.
putting a whole 'nother thing
It's
in the
not
mix.
different. Is it different?
Because I just feel like even with mental health issues, you still we gotta put a handle on that shit. Like, you're not about to use
Ooh,
me. You have to put a handle on that shit. You're not about to use me and lash out on me and be
not a
like,
handle.
the tomorrow a handle. Tomorrow and be like, well, that lady said. Like, at some point we have to take accountability for our
Very
actions.
true.
We have to take like if you have to take accountability
Very
for your
true.
actions. Because I mean, like, you don't like see that how that's affecting me
Yeah, and I don't think people do see that in that moment when
in
they
that moment. Oh
oh,
no.
no,
Mm-mm.
they don't see that.
Mm-mm.
They have to, like, go back and reflect and say, "Okay, this is how I caused this to you and
Mhm.
XYZ, and this was I apologize," and it is sucky when they don't realize that and they don't
Yeah, that's the sucky
apologize,
part.
and then they just keep moving on and act like ain't nothing
And you're
happened.
like, "Well, damn,
Yeah, that's
this
not
happened." It's
fair.
oh my gosh, relationships like this suck, and I hate that for Jane
I
that
know.
she kinda
What do we tell her?
still kinda, like, misses this person in the midst of all of that. Like, you've only given us, like, a little snippet, but you were with
Yeah.
this guy almost a year, so imagine day in and day out, like, you know the ins and outs, like,
Mhm.
his days and the bad days, the good days,
Yeah,
like, so much, and then even the stuff, like, you probably just took in and didn't even say anything about, like, didn't
I
even
know.
speak up about.
It's just not
Oh,
fair.
it's
It's
not
it's not
fair,
fair.
Jane,
It's
it's
really
not
not
fair.
fair. It's really not fair. And then, like, them, like, having their own issues, meaning,
Mhm,
like, Jane, like, w when another like, just in just general, like, when a
mhm,
person is having is dealing with someone who has mega or serious mental health issues, and let's
mhm,
say, like, that person's, like, at a okay, it's 1, 2, 3, and then that person, like Jane's on level 1, the person she's dealing with is on level 3. How is that fair? I feel like you should just be equally yoked. Like, Imma just mess with somebody that's crazy on level 1, and I'm not gonna go with somebody on level 3. I be like, the level 3 people need to be with the level 3 peoples because that's not
that's
fair.
good.
You know what I'm saying?
That I'm putting all of this, like and
Am
then
I making
also
sense?
it does make sense, and also I
I'm not
feel
a I'm
like
not a mental health professional, so I don't I'm just making up levels just
yeah,
for the sake
we're
of the
for the sake of
conversation.
the conversation.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? Like, you
Mhm,
deal with someone because if he needs to be medicated and Jane, her mental health issues don't require medication, that's a little different. So I feel like you can kinda control the variable. You can and
mhm.
then it makes it fluctuate a little bit more because it's like Kanye on meds, off meds. That's not fair. So
It's
it's
not
like
fair.
but then that's the thing too. I ain't gonna lie, I love me some Kanye. I love him. I'll take Kanye crazy ass home. 'Cause I love them. So it's like but then after a while, do you get like Kim and say, "Man, that shit wore me out." And
And I
so it
think
doesn't
it
matter
is
how
like
much money they
right.
have, their status, their celebrity, because crazy is crazy,
I
baby.
think it gets to be exhausting because
Mhm.
you're
Oof.
trying to just make sure that this person doesn't blow up or make sure took your meds, you got there like, you're so involved in that person and their mental health that you're, like, just missing that you need to take care of yourself first, and, of course, I feel like, "Jane, I know you miss that
Yeah.
nigga.
It's like he need a night
Ooh, you miss
nurse.
that nigga."
He need a night nurse.
He need a night nurse to help him, and Jane, That's not your
That's too
responsibility
much.
to put that on you, and, clearly
I know. I wanna tell her so bad, "Jane, I wanna tell you so bad, go get your nigga back." I wanna say it so bad, I really, really do. But as a person that I know that I deal, like, with my own, like, stuff, like,
mhm,
just simple, my brother, the grief in my
mhm,
last
yeah,
relationship, it sucked like hell, but my partner literally told me to my face, "I can't handle you like this."
mhm,
And it hurt, it hurt, it hurt, but I had to kinda the only way I pushed through it to not be so hurt by what they said was to say, I accept that you can't handle me
and
at
you
this, and that's
told
your
me, you
boundary.
honestly told
Yes.
me that you didn't just sit back and watch me
Well, he
wallow. I
did
mean, he did, but he still
eventually
eventually
yeah,
said
said
something,
something.
and he
Well,
could've said
because
something
because
sooner.
I was sick of that nigga
He could've
ignoring
said
me.
something
I was
sooner.
sick of that nigga ignoring me,
He
so
could've
that's
said
not
something sooner.
fair.
It's not
Yeah.
fair.
So but it's hard because it's like that's one of those things too. You don't realize like how like down a person is for you until something tragic does
Happens,
happen
and then
or
you're
some
like,
shit
"Now
hits the
what?"
fan. And like Jane just said, he's affecting you indirectly and directly. That direct shit, I bet is some shit. Cause she put in quotation marks serious mental health issues. Jane, I wish you would have told
Because
me what they was.
I
But I mean,
know.
I guess it don't really matter because at the end of the day, like if you're aware of it, so now that you're aware of it,
Mhm.
you can't say that you didn't
You
know.
didn't
You
know.
can't say
Like, you
like,
knew from day one because he
yeah,
told you up front, like, "Hey, I have this going on."
you got
But
the
you
nerve.
can't let somebody disrespect you day in and day out, and even, like, with mental health, I mean, sometimes, they're fine one day,
Yeah,
1 minute, and the next minute, they're not fine, and with also mental health, like, sometimes they don't see things, like, clearer as someone
yeah,
without mental health would see, so you'll be like, "Well, why would you do that?" And they're like, "Did what?" Like, they don't see it the same way. They don't see the disrespect the way you see the
yeah.
disrespect, and they don't feel the same way that you feel.
Why you tripping? Why you wilding? It
Right,
ain't that
like, what
serious.
happened? Nothing
Yeah,
happened, like, so to them, it's nothing, but to
yeah.
you, like, "Damn it, man," like, and then, like, would you let that shit slide with somebody else that
I
didn't have mental health
know.
issues?
First of all, and that's another thing too, Jane, if
Mm-mm.
he disrespecting you, calling you out your name, saying something like that, putting his hands on you, then
That's
yeah, when you said like it's affecting you directly,
mhm.
because you only got some time to call me a funky ass bitch off meds. Because when you get back on the meds, nigga, we gonna tussle. We gonna tussle. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't just keep letting that slide so many
And then the
times.
excuse is, "I didn't take my meds
Yeah, you
because
outside,
of."
Robin, Robin, and I'm outside throwing oranges at your ass. You raggedy bitch.
It's
You know
only
what I'm
so
saying?
many
I'm not
times.
about to be the laughing stock of my neighborhood.
Only so many times that we can do this. There's
That
only
crazy
so
ass
many
nigga gotta
times
go. I'm gonna get
that
the hose.
at my door banging. It's only
It
so many
can't.
times that you at my door banging in the middle
Yeah.
of the night, and then the next day we don't know what happened. Nigga, the ring camera next door caught everything. So all of a sudden now we don't know what happened. I ain't do that,
You on World Star on TikTok, viral on TikTok.
and you don't know what time. You don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Nigga, let's pull it up.
I can't. Listen, I could make a little reality
Man,
show with my camera footage.
and could I be sitting there with popcorn? Next episode,
Turn the audio up.
I be zooming. Is that in the street? Man,
Mine good.
man, that
My,
footage be off the chain.
mine good.
Man, that footage be off the chain.
But anyway, yeah, Jane. It just depends
Chain.
on how directly this person is affecting you. But I hate for it to affect that
Mhm.
person enough for Jane to write in to ask, like, what should I
What should
do?
I do?
I
Like this
know.
to get someone else's perspective, because I'm sure your friends, like sometimes you don't want to tell your friends this shit.
Yeah,
Like sometimes you hold that shit in because you like, damn, I ain't gonna tell them that.
I know.
Because I mean, now they looking at the nigga already
Yeah.
with that.
Cause let me tell you, I can only tell my sister so much because she gonna be sick of hearing that shit. And she ain't gonna want to hear. She be
I
like,
ain't gonna,
listen,
now I ain't gonna tell you.
I don't want to hear about Jerome no more. I don't want to hear, don't
And
you
now I'm
think?
not gonna tell you, and I'm just sitting there, no, no, we good.
I know.
And I'm not good. So I mean, I understand.
It sucks.
It's such a sucky situation because I mean, one, you miss your best friend. Like y'all started off as best friends and you miss your
Yeah.
best friend. But two, we're not gonna allow the disrespect, Jane. Like
Yeah.
we're not going to allow the disrespect, and you have to put yourself first. I
Yeah.
mean,
And that's the thing. So I think the overall advice is there's nothing wrong with having a conversation with that person. So maybe y'all can like find some type of like middle ground to be like, okay, well, this is what we have to do so we can be better for each other. Help me help you. What
Mhm.
do you need from me as a friend, first and
Okay.
foremost,
Mhm.
so I can help you better on your journey of mental health, like better understanding? Because I feel like any type of relationship, whether you've been dating for a year, 10 years, whatever, you have to be friends with your person. You
You
have to
have to.
like that person. So I have to like
A
you
lot of people
enough.
don't.
Yeah, being in like and being in love,
We're 2
it's
different
2 different
things.
things.
2
And
different things.
so, you know what I'm saying? So, like, things like that, like when they do start acting erratic or like not being themselves, do you like that version of that person? And you have to understand that, hey, this it because you can't separate it. You can't just break it apart and make it be the way you want it to be. That's going to be on that person. And sometimes they don't even have the control of the wherewithal to understand
Wherewithal, they don't.
what's going on. Yeah,
They don't.
mania, all of that, schizophrenia, all of that is
Anxiety,
real.
depression.
It's real. It's real. So a conversation can be had, but you have to definitely assess like if it's even worth having that conversation because how will that affect you in the long term?
In the long term.
So I'm ultimately going to choose me. I'm ultimately going to choose my
Mhm.
peace. I'm
Mhm.
ultimately going to choose my mental health. I'm
Mhm.
ultimately going to choose my
All of
well-being. You
those.
can still love someone from afar
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
you can send a nigga a postcard on Christmas and 4th of July if
Well,
you really feel like it.
see how his mom and them
Yeah.
doing, but that's it. I
I
mean,
know.
it's very sucky just because you want, like, clearly, you writing into us, like, you want to be with that person. You
Yeah.
still miss that person,
Mhm.
and you can miss that person, but sometimes you have to kinda just, like, mourn that that was a season in your life,
That
and we just gonna
sucks.
move on.
Oh,
I mean, it's also like and if you do wanna have a conversation, is your time and energy worth that? Because that person can pull you back in, and now you're back in love, and then tomorrow we off meds,
yeah.
and we in that vicious cycle all over
See?
again. So, like, is it worth it?
It's so
Is it worth
that's
it?
toxic.
Is it worth it? So now it's toxic. Like mental health issues are not. Now it's toxic. And you definitely have to take care of yourself. Put yourself first, love on yourself.
Yeah,
And
big
it's
time.
okay for you to miss someone. It's
Mhm.
okay for you to like it's normal for you to
Yeah.
like have spent all that time with someone. It's okay for you to be like, oh my gosh, I miss my best friend. It's that's okay. Like don't feel bad for
Yeah.
that. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day,
It's
Jane, we
sad.
definitely want you to love yourself and to like love yourself and nobody's gonna love you like you love you. And
Very
like
true.
we love you so much, Jane. Like, thanks for
Yeah,
writing in,
thank
but
you,
we
Jane.
definitely want you to, put yourself first
I
and think
know.
about it. Like, is reaching out to that person worth it?
I
Is
don't
it worth
know.
it?
Yeah, that's the number one thing. Is it worth it? Is it worth your time? Is it worth your mental health? Is it worth
Mhm.
your energy? Is that person even worth your love?
Mhm.
You know, we talk about consideration a lot. Is that
Mhm.
person even worth like how does that person consider you?
Right. Is that person even considering you when they're going through these episodes like, damn, like my bad, like I didn't mean this. Is that person considering how
Yeah.
you're feeling? Like all the shit that you take on just from that person.
Yeah.
Because some people really just act they're oblivious and don't know, like, well, damn,
True.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
What's the
True.
problem? Like, nigga,
True.
you just cut up last night, told this bitch up, and you asking me what's wrong?
I know.
And like, do you just, oh, that's just because he has this, and like, do you just like make an excuse for that person? Like, we all adults, we gotta kind of like take care of ourselves, and like, if that person isn't for you or aligning with you, that person has to go. That person
Yeah.
has to be removed, and somebody else gonna come along, Jane, and love the fuck out of
I
you, like
know. I know.
unconditionally. Like, you won't have to worry about any of
Yeah.
that. Like no strings attached, unconditionally, like, all a way around, and you're gonna be so happy.
Yeah. I hope so, Jane. Because it's just for me, I can't get past disrespect.
The disrespect,
I just
right.
can't do
That was
disrespect. So
definitely,
she's
like
like, indirectly. So
mhm,
hopefully it's not like in a disrespectful way or any
that
way
was
like that's abusive. So if it's disrespectful and it's abuse,
that's
in my book personally,
that's time to
I'm
go.
out. I
Mhm,
can't do it. So other than that, it's not. It's worth a try, and it's okay to like miss someone and to love
mhm,
someone and like want better for that person. So hey, shoot your shot. If you're gonna shoot your
yeah,
shot, empty your clip and understand that
understand your actions.
bullets be ricocheting.
Understand your actions, understand the consequences of
Yeah,
what's gonna happen.
dang it,
That's all.
man.
I know that's kinda tough because everybody go through their shit, and that's tough.
Definitely
But then
so.
when you're putting somebody else shit on your shit, like, um, I have now have all of your mental health
Mhm.
issues on top of mine, and now, like, I'm dumbing myself down, or
Yeah.
now I'm fine. I'm not fine. I'm
Yeah.
falling even more so, but you don't know
Yeah,
that
and I definitely commend, like, the gentleman for acknowledging it
first and
and saying
foremost.
first of all, acknowledging it within himself, because a
Mhm,
lot of people, especially, like, black men, I hate
mhm,
to say it, like, they're not trying to go get diagnosed. They're not
mm-mm.
trying
They
to
don't want
say,
nobody to tell them
"Hey,
nothing.
what's wrong with me? Let's get
Mm-mm.
my testosterone
They
levels
don't want none of
checked. Let
that.
me see, like, what's
Mm,
going on that's making me act, in an abnormal behavior or,
mhm,
anything, like, I'm having intrusive thoughts.
mhm.
This is
They
not
don't.
normal." So
Historically, men don't talk, even
I
women,
can
like,
yeah,
they don't talk
women
about
too, but I
that,
mean, like, I'm
but
just saying,
men,
like,
yes,
in
they
her
don't talk about
situation,
that.
yeah, I think
They
that's
don't, open up, and, I think a lot of people have the mental health issues and just
mhm.
kinda try to overlook them. So, like, I'm fine,
Yeah,
but then, like, the mental health issues come out later on and they explode and everybody like, "What the hell happened?"
yeah,
But those signs were always there,
there, I
and you
know.
were just ignoring those flags and
Yeah.
just dodging them.
And then also knowing the person's history of why they are to the point where they are now, that makes a big difference
Mhm,
too, to understand, like, okay, you have this type of, mental health issue, like, let's
mhm.
just say schizophrenia, right? Like, did you always have this? Did something happen to
Happened? Was
you?
there any
Did you have a
trauma?
yes, like,
Mhm,
what brought this about? Like, because I feel like you can be born with it, or some
mhm.
things are like traumas,
Trauma.
PTSDs,
Mhm.
anything. So,
It's also like you get to know your person. Like,
yeah.
you really just have to know your person. If that person is willing to open up to you and tell you all their
Mhm.
problems, their issues, not problems, their concerns and what they have going
Mhm.
on in their life, that's commendable. But
Yeah,
we
that's big
still need to.
to be able to say that and to say,
Mhm,
"Hey, look, I have this issue." You put it
mhm.
on the table, and do you want to accept it or reject it? Because that's even like, because that's unfair. Like, that's just the same of, like, if I met someone and we were dating for a year and I found out he had like 5 kids,
And didn't tell me.
and then that's
So, like, why would you?
ooh,
Oh, that's nasty
that's
work.
that's nasty too. So it's like, don't keep the secret, don't
Yeah,
keep
like,
that
let's
from me. Like, let's be
upfront
honest and say, this is
upfront
what
and
I have
honest.
going on. This
Upfront and
is what,
honest, and give
yeah,
me that, like, give me the option to
yeah,
move forward if I want to move forward or not.
yeah. Deal or no deal it.
Deal or no deal it.
Yeah.
So, Jane.
Remember that TV show Next? Remember they used to get out the van?
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, should do next. Listen, sister, this should next.
I
But
know.
I mean,
'Cause on Pop the Balloon, they not up there saying, "Hi, I'm Candace, and I'm da 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 da, and I'm an entrepreneur, and I have schizophrenia."
ain't nobody ever
I'm
saying nothing
not
about
doing
that.
that.
Right. Because I mean, first thing first, like most people feel like they running because they don't want to deal with that. Like that's a
Pop,
lot.
pop, 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 pop.
I'll pop it in a second. Like it's a lot to deal with. Like
That's a
everybody
lot.
already have their shit going on. So like to put someone else's shit on top of your
Yeah.
shit,
And then, like, to like I said, to say it up front versus, like, having to wait for the shit to hit the
and
fan
that's what
for,
happened. Shit
yeah,
would have hit the fan.
understanding, like,
And now all of a sudden, like,
when.
what the hell is going
Yeah.
on?
It's like, you knew. Like, my thing is probably and likely, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you, you're probably, but most likely, like, you voted in high school, most likely to. So it's like, yeah, you're most likely to, but will you do it? Probably, probably not. But that person is likely, like, that
Likely
they
to.
can do it.
Mhm.
So it's like a matter of if or when. So, or maybe not, but I don't know, living on that edge, and especially when you have your own things going
Living on
on,
the
that's the part
edge.
where it's like,
'Cause you definitely
that's
have
a lot.
to take care of yourself. Like, I mean, I know you want your friend and you
Mhm.
miss your friend. You've been with that friend, it's your friend. Like,
Yeah. How you feel? Would you agree on my analogy with the level 1, level 2, level 3?
I do agree. I do agree. It's very sucky. Like,
So how do you feel? Like, "Let me see your paperwork."
let me see what level you on. It's very sucky, just like when you're in a relationship with a
Mhm.
person and like you want something to work and you just still I'm sure have tried and tried and tried and it's
Mhm.
not working.
Yeah, especially when it's something internal,
Mhm, mhm.
it's
Something
not,
that's major.
yeah, something that major.
Yeah, like you want it to
'Cause
work,
kids
but it
grow
doesn't
up,
work.
kids can grow up, kids
Mhm.
can move, things like
All of that
that,
stuff.
yeah.
All of that good stuff.
But it's like, I guess we have to have another episode. Can you heal from mental health issues?
Oh, that's gonna be another
Can
episode.
you heal from that? It's like, so do you think, Jane, that your person could get better? Is it one of those things where, or y'all can reach a better understanding of, if when you start having your episodes, or when you start, affecting me directly and indirectly, then this is what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? We have to have
Sounds
like
like
some type
a
of like emergency plan.
so it's I work at a mental health hospital. It's called a crisis plan. So
Okay.
like what are like three things that you do when stuff starts to kind of you feel it like
Mhm.
you start like okay I know like do you read a book, do you go outside, did you walk, do you get some fresh air, do
Yeah.
you do some mantras like 1 2 3, wait what did Carl Winslow you say 3 2 1 1 2 3, what the heck is bothering me, what do you do, what that's what he said on Family Matters. What do you do? A crisis safety plan. We need a plan. Let's put it on a refrigerator.
Yeah.
A, B, C. What do we do?
Go by your mama. Wait, go in the other room. Go by your mama. I'm calling the police.
If that's the plan, that's the plan. We gonna stick to the plan. If that's what you gotta do, Jane, we gonna stick to the plan. It's a crisis safety plan, and I'm urging everybody if y'all need this, if y'all in a relationship, we gonna do a crisis safety plan because we ain't about to be all stressed out.
Oh,
Plan in
man.
order. We need a plan in order. We're not about to be stressed out.
Oh, man.
So, Jane, if you
Okay.
think it's worth it,
Get your plan.
to
Get the
get a
plan check.
crisis safety plan. If you think it's worth it and you're able to talk to him, if you're able to communicate with him, if he's open to listening,
No,
if he's
wait.
opening to listening,
My teeth. It's my teeth.
if he's opening to listening, or if you just want to kind of meet and close a chapter, maybe you might need a little
Oh,
closure. But if not, we gonna let that go because we're not doing the
crisis
disrespect.
safety plan is wild
That's
in a
what it
relationship,
is.
in a regular relationship.
In a regular relationship, we gonna have it on the refrigerator on the whiteboard.
Oh, man, Jane.
Crisis safety
Please,
plan.
Jane, please update us
Please,
on
please, please
what
update us.
happens. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, we
Mhm.
can help y'all. We're not licensed. I do pay for therapy, so you don't have to. And she works in a mental health facility, so you don't have to. So,
Mhm,
I
mhm.
mean, I feel like we're qualified.
I got
So
all kind of pamphlets,
I
whatever you
know.
guys need. We can do crisis safety plans together. I got those. Just whatever y'all need,
I
we can
know.
help. We can help.
I
Like,
know.
thank you so much, Jane, for
I
your
know.
writing our first letter.
I know.
So excited. So glad we were able
And y'all
to
can
help.
DM us too. Y'all know y'all be wanting to do that anyway.
Oh,
So
y'all can
y'all know y'all be
slide in the
wanting to do
DMs.
anyway,
It's our little excuse.
Yeah.
We ain't mad.
Yeah, I got a little shorty. I want to pick her out. What I need to do. We'll let you know.
Slide on in them DMs and let us know what y'all think.
Oh,
If y'all have
man.
anything else, we want to hear it. We
I
want to
know.
listen.
Well, we hope we helped you, Jane, and we
Yes.
hope he gets better, and we hope you get better too.
Hmm.
Take care of yourself
Take
and
care of
love on
yourself.
you.
Love yourself.
Yes, big
Put
time.
yourself first.
I know.
Mhm.
All right, y'all. We're out of here.
All right, y'all.
Take care. Love each other, and like my boy say, love who love on you, mom.
That's it.
Love who love on you, mom.
And keep it moving.
I know. Next time, listen, sis.
Bye, y'all.